What's going on, guys? Today's Friday. E3's past us. Big week in gaming. This is going to be my final thoughts on what I saw, what impressed me, things like that. So I'm going to jump right on into it because I got to keep this under 10 minutes. Alright, so first on my list is Watch Dogs. They haven't had any release date information on it. They said it's not going to be coming out this year, but hopefully we'll see it in 2013. Hopefully. It from what it looked like it's going to be a next-gen game, but from what the developers were saying, that it is current generation right now. We're going to be able to play this on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Some insight on it, a little bit more than what I gave. You're able to control any form of technology that would be hooked up to a computer, Wi-Fi, 3G, 4G. You're going to be able to get into that technology, like someone's cell phone, listen into their conversations and whatnot, and either learn about their lives or if they have information on your enemies and things like that. So that's looking pretty good. I can't wait to see more of it. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for it yet, I highly recommend that you go out, check it out, and check out the gameplay. It looks very promising. Next up on my list is The Last of Us. This still does not have a release date, which is kind of sad because I'm really looking forward to The Last of Us. When I first saw it at Spike Video Game Awards, it blew me away. This year, when they showed it at E3, they showed some gameplay. I'm looking very forward to it. It's like zombies kind of, but it's not. You fight like a parasite evolved humans that they act like zombies, and you're also going to be fighting regular survivors and whatnot. It's going to be a survival game. You and Ellie have to survive and make it through day to day. I'm really looking forward to that. Halo 4, they've got Forerunner weapons, so we've heard in Halo context about fucking the Forerunners and whatnot, but now we're actually going to be able to use their weapons. Maybe that means that there are some Forerunners still left. We're going to be able to either fight them or work with them. That's yet to be unseen. Assassin's Creed 3, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. They showed the ship combat, and that got me really excited for the game. I was already pretty excited for it, but that ship combat made me even more excited for it. And the action in it, like how if you're chasing after an enemy and more enemies were coming out and like trying to stop you from getting to the person you're running after, you had to stop and fight, or you had to find a way around them. This time you're able to just keep going, and you can do a quick time event where you kill the enemy and then you can keep running. So that's looking pretty promising. Then they announced Assassin's Creed Liberation, and that's going to be for the PS Vita, and that's going to feature the first female assassin. I think this might be the selling game for me to buy a PlayStation Vita, so I'm really looking forward to that. Elder Scrolls Online, there was quite a bit in regards to this game, but I'm just going to stick to the main point of what I saw that impressed me with it, and that is you're going to be able to, there's like 3 different factions, and one of the factions you're able to go into Daggerfall, and we haven't been to Daggerfall in quite some long time. That was like Elder Scrolls 2, that was like 20 years ago when we last saw Daggerfall, so it's going to be sweet to see Daggerfall with better graphics and things like that. Injustice. This is a game that I haven't talked about yet. Quite frankly, I forgot about to put it in my past 3 episodes. But this is essentially Mortal Kombat meets DC. I know we had DC versus Mortal Kombat a few years ago, but this is all DC characters. And it looks really sweet. The graphics for it looked awesome. It looked like all the DC heroes had like some kind of like armored suits instead of their regular costumes, but they still looked like their regular costumes, but they're all armored. They showed off Solomon Grundy, Superman, Batman, Harley Quinn, The Flash, and Wonder Woman. So check that out if you guys have time to. It looks really promising. The Wii U has no release date yet, and no prices on it either, so that's kind of disappointing. But there, from the shows, there wasn't a lot to show for it. There was a new Super Mario game, which that will probably be a seller for some people, not necessarily me. Zombie U, that really impressed me, but I'm still on the fence of whether or not I'm going to be buying a Nintendo Wii U. Devil May Cry, I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. They have a release date for it now, and that's January 15th, so I'm looking forward to going back and playing some Devil May Cry. It's a new story, reimagining of the Devil May Cry series, so I'm really looking forward to that. Black Ops 2, I play a lot of Call of Duty. They didn't show any zombies, but they did say that zombies is going to be bigger than ever. There might be a campaign for zombies now, and they didn't say that there's going to be new game types for zombies, so I'm looking forward to that. Nothing on multiplayer, and of course they said that you're going to have choice in the campaign, and that will choose different outcomes of what will happen to the end of the game for you. Gears of War Judgment, I love Gears. They are showing off Overrun, which is essentially Beast versus Horde. That's the story. The campaign is going to be about Baird and Cole, and it takes place a couple of weeks after E-Day, so that's looking pretty cool. Dawnguard, of course, I forgot that in my final video. I said something about it at the very last minute. I can't wait for Dawnguard. I'm signed up to be a beta tester for it. I find out next week if I'm going to be. They showed off crossbows, new dragon shout. You can be a vampire lord, plus vampires are getting their own perk tree, and werewolves, they have their own perk trees now. And then my final game on the list is South Park: The Stick of Truth. This really surprised me on how much I thought of the game. I really like seeing the trailer to it. I'm really looking forward to it. You get to play as a new kid that you design, so it's essentially you, and it's going to be like an RPG-based game. So looking forward to that. Check out the trailer on YouTube or something for it. But that's all I have for you guys. E3 definitely made me feel like my wallet is going to be empty by the end of 2013, because a lot of these games that were looking pretty cool are going to be out 2013. Like Devil May Cry, Gears of War, Watch Dogs, hopefully, Elder Scrolls Online, and Injustice. Of course, this year we got the big titles like Halo and Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. So I definitely feel like I'm not going to have any money for a very long time. Alright guys, so that's it for E3 week. Next week I'll be bringing you guys a game review. I haven't decided which game yet, so stay tuned for next week for a game review. I'll see you all later.